Okay, let's see. It's been a while. I've recorded a formal kind of video. First of all, um, this video is gonna be there are gonna be gems for you in this video, and these are offered for free. And that's my contribution. And if you want to work with me more closely, I don't work with many people. I work with only a select few. And who are these people that are choosing to work with me? They are outside of victim consciousness. They are realizing that their outer world is a reflection of their inner world. And they're letting go of the paradigm of lack and scarcity and stepping into the possibility of wealth consciousness where there is no fear of lack. And this video is going to speak about that, no fear of lack. What is it? What does it mean for you? And how can you step into this for yourself? If you are someone who's ready for deep transformation, an acceleration of transformation, if you feel stuck or stagnant, working with me can shift your consciousness. And it's like taking a magic train. You start at one station, you embark, and then when you disembark at another station in a new dimension for yourself. My services are not cheap, so I don't work with everyone. And if you are interested, I am creating a waiting list. I'm I have a spot for February. January is full, and I never take more than two-person at the same time. So when you work with me closely, one-on-one, you have an open Telegram with me for 1 month, 2 meetings per week for integration, question and prompt, tailor to your process, and I give you my full attention for the whole month. That's why I don't take many people. If you are interested in learning and being in my presence, but you're not willing and able to invest, this monthly container is $12,000 USD, one payment, 4 weeks, and you manifest your interest with the waiting list. Or I think I'm gonna still use the application form. So there's gonna be a link below to apply to work with me if this is fitting you. If not, then I have group coaching where you can access my online course and my presence twice a week within a group, and that investment is $1,200 per month. And you can come and go as you wish. So you can come for 1 month, leave, come back, whatever suits you, and you stay until you find there's enough value for you there. Okay, so that being said, higher bliss, no fear of lack. So it comes down to self-love and self-concept and retrieving your investment from the mind. So no fear of lack. No fear of lack of friendship, no fear of lack of love, no fear of lack of safety, no fear of lack of money, no fear of lack of inspiration, energy, because the energy and the gold is yourself. It's all in yourself, it's already within you. And when you discover the gem is yourself, then you start to know, you know deeply, there's a conviction and a knowing that wherever you are home. And you don't need circumstances to make you feel better. So it's stepping out of victim consciousness because you stop looking on the outside to know your value. You stop wanting a reflection from the outside to make you feel better or to give you your value. So you don't need anyone to approve of you, to love you, to tell you you're doing the right thing. You're not looking on the outside to find who you are, to find your value, and to find a reflection that you're doing the right thing. So you let go of this paradigm of trying to find yourself and know yourself from the outside. And you start to come back in here, in yourself, within yourself. And within yourself, you are already whole and complete. And this is true for everyone. So it's only a matter of revealing it and knowing it and residing in it. So residing in yourself. And once you do that, there's nothing of the world that is valuable enough for you to step out of your self honor, self integrity, self sovereignty. And when you start to retrieve your investment from the mind, what does it mean? It means that you use the mind for task oriented thing, like setting up your alarm on the phone for a meeting to show up on time, if that's what you're choosing as your reality. Remembering, knowing what a glass of water is so that you can drink water, like anything that is a task oriented, driving your car, turning the ignition with the key, like all of this require your mind to function. But you're not using the mind to reference who you are and what is possible or not possible for you. So you let go of the paradigm of feeling not enough and unworthy, or feeling that you have to get somewhere and do something to get there. Because the paradigm of going somewhere in time and space is the paradigm of mind. And when you let go of that, you know what to do in this present moment. And there's only that present moment. So every present moment, every now moment, you choose the highest possibility for you and for the benefit of everyone involved without sacrificing yourself. So sometimes it means having a strong voice, being firm, stating your value to reality. And so you choose and you create your life and you design your life exactly like how you want it to be without attachment to the fruit. Being guided by your joy, by your inspiration and enjoyment only, and trusting that life supports itself, that life works in resonance. So your reality now is reflecting your average frequency. Solutions are presented to you, people are presented to you, opportunity are presented to you from where you are operating at. So there are people here that support me, mentorship for my investment, my financial investment. I have someone who has a genius in that, and I pay him for that. I could not access this reality if I was operating at another level of reality where I used to work really hard and suffer anxiety and fear of lack. So there are different kind of, it's like there are different realities where you can access. So there's this highest potential that is always here now, and if you can allow it to exist without trying to control, without intervening with, I know what's best, I know you did wrong, I know this, I know that. If you let go of that paradigm, life, reality opens up for you. The field opens up for you. So there's this place where there's the bliss that is without a cause. It's without because of this or because of that. It's the bliss of knowing you are safe. You are home, always. As long as you're home within, you are home. You are safe. Even if everything is in turbulence around you, you can be unthrown. It doesn't mean you have no compassion, but you can be unthrown and at peace within. There's no law that says that you cannot be at peace within yourself, safe within yourself. So you stop being dragged around left to right by the paradigm of duality, and you reside in the knowing of being. Nobody can take the peace away from you unless you let it. Nothing can take that peace away from you unless you let it. So you are the power already. So within that realm of no fear of lack, there is this relaxation that I don't have to chase. I don't need to chase. I don't need to try. I can be myself, and being myself is enough. And I can create and live in my passion. It's so I'm trying to find the right word to make it clearer for you. You create without an attachment of what is it going to give me. It's only just the joy of creating, and whatever it produce. You're not the doer. You're not trying to do something to get somewhere or to get something. So you can allow your creativity, allow your wisdom, allow your intuition to guide you. And that is outside of the paradigm of mind. Intuition is before the mind. You sense something, you feel intuitively called to do something, and before the mind intervene, you go and you do it. And the more you trust, the more you trust. And at some point, it's not only, it's a conviction, it's a knowing. There's no more like need to believe it or not believe it. It is a conviction, and there is safety there in that conviction, in that trust that infinite intelligence is guiding you. Even if it feels sometimes painful to do something, and you still do it, and then you find out, oh my God, yeah, that's why I did this. And that's really cool, because you can do things without even knowing why. You do it just because it feels right. And one of the things is, if you start to retrieve your investment from the mind, it's like you retrieve your investment from the bank, and you're being told, like, are you sure you won't survive? You might not survive. And you got to say, yeah, I'm sure. We'll see. I'm sure. We'll see. And prove it to yourself that you don't need to self define. You don't need to conceptualize yourself, to limit yourself, to live in the small box that you've put yourself in by adopting limiting belief and limiting concept about yourself. And I feel that the most practical thing for anyone listening here is to make a distinction between infinite intelligence and the finite intelligence. So the finite intelligence is the intelligence of good and bad. It's like a little computer. It doesn't have the component of love. It's a dry intelligence. It's binary, yes, no, good, bad. And that intelligence of the mind is limited. And infinite intelligence, and it's gonna feel like that's the paradigm of fear. What if, and later, and before, and it's gonna feel small. It's gonna feel like that's where suffering is. They're wrong. Uh, I know. It's kind of a make believe that something has gone wrong, or you need to get somewhere, so you're in a hurry at a place, or like conflict, and feeling not seen or misunderstood. It's the realm of conflict. And if you disembark this realm and you use it, like I said, to function, this other dimension opens up where there is infinite intelligence, and it's an intelligence combined with love. That's why it's infinite, it's unlimited, it's supreme intelligence. And it's gonna guide you through intuition. It's like you're receiving from infinite intelligence, you're receiving intuition to guide your movement, and there is a component of enjoyment in it. So with the mind, you always come last. It's like you're always at the end of the queue, because there's always something more important to do than to prioritize yourself. With infinite intelligence, you start to prioritize yourself first. So it's the inverse. It's going to contain the realm of enjoyment and feeling inspired, and it's going to have you walk through your fear, because there might be things you'd love to do, but you're scared. And when you follow your love and your enjoyment, you're gonna walk through these fear to reveal that they are illusory. Scarcity, lack doesn't exist, but you gotta prove it to yourself because there's no proof. You cannot find any proof. You gotta prove it by walking through your fear and seeing how life support life. The floor appear as you walk. So you don't need to figure anything out for later. You just follow this now moment. And in you're guided to shift direction, to change gear, to course correct, to adjust. And it's like you're opening a gift. And you keep just revealing this gift. Wow, okay, now this. Oh, wow, now this. Wow, now this. And you continue to trust and trust and trust. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's gonna provide you enough to start to if you are already stepping out of victim consciousness and realizing that your outer reality is a reflection of your inner reality, of your inner voice or inner talk, and you stop listening to this limiting inner talk and you open to expansion. You see your reality expand and all abundance come to you, is magnetized to you. So I am a coach. I travel the world. And now I'm soon gonna go to Peru to meet with a client, and this is my latest upgrade. Now I invite in my reality that for a bigger investment, I can, if I feel called to it, if I feel intuitively in enjoyment and alignment to it, I can meet you in person. So this is my new, you can always give yourself promotion. And that's what I teach through my being and through my teaching when I work with you, is to support you to give yourself promotion in reality. You promote yourself to reality, not to people. Then you declare, I play at this level and this is it. There's nothing in this world that can take me out of my self integrity, self alignment in my heart. I know what is enjoyment for me right now. And in my reality, I don't work with many people, and this is a choice. And this is guided by my true nature and my heart desire. So I just allow reality to shift to conform. So I'm not wavering, maybe not, maybe no. This is it. This is it for now. And it's always only for now. So nothing is fixed, nothing is rigid, nothing is built. This is only for now until it doesn't fit. And then when it doesn't, then make some adjustment, course correct. It's more fluid. It's like you have a Ferrari in your garage already and you never used it. And I'm like, just test drive it a little bit and you'll see. And then you drive it more and more, and then you're not really interested in this old, dump truck that you usually were using, because you can see it's not efficient, it's not quick, it's not getting anywhere, it's not producing anything. It's only there to distract you from your true purpose, because while you are asleep in thinking you're not good enough and you live this reality of suffering and being sad and being hopeless or powerless, you're living this is taking your attention away from what you're supposed to do. So it's only to distract you, these limiting thoughts. They're only there to take you away from your true purpose. And your true purpose is only revealed when you stop falling asleep into this realm of suffering. And you intuitively you have conviction and faith. It's not even faith, it's a knowing that you can trust yourself and trust infinite intelligence to guide your body. Okay. And that's higher bliss. That's, yeah, that's higher and higher bliss. All right, so I'll leave a few link below and excited to meet if we do. Okay, bye.